Mhm. Well, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, my friends. I never start off like that. That felt weird. I have new lighting. I've got a new camera up because my camera decided it didn't want to connect anymore. So the setup's a little different. I've got a new sound setup and all sorts of different things. I even went out today and got myself some new foundation so I can try and be in the light. I don't like how it feels, and it's just not the right shade either. So I was hoping to play with people today, but unfortunately, it is just, hey, Akeda. Mm. Lots of practice, honey. It takes lots of practice. Lots of practice, lots of trial and error. I'm going to tell you that now. And yes, tonight I will be over to try and help you set up too. But with a lot of new things, because there's a lot of new things. Actually, this camera's an old thing. It's like I said, I'll be over tonight and I'll help you look through it and whatnot. Okay? A lot of trial and error to find out what works and what doesn't. But a lot a lot's happened. Lots happened in just the last 2 weeks, guys. We had a storyline ending. We have a possible storyline starting. Um, I'm switching jobs as well. My day job is training. It changing words. Words very hard. I'm so glad it's going into another kitchen area where I don't have to worry about words too much. At least for now. But my customer service skills is what got me the job. Yeah, there's just been too much going on at my recent job that I just can't take it anymore. So I applied for another job. Luckily, I knew one of the hiring managers and I got in real quick. I mean, real quick. It's quite funny how quick I got in. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Positive changes are great. It just has also brought on some hard thinking as well. It's brought up quite a few things, and things have just been feeling heavy as well. But today, a lot of people are tired, and I understand it's been a week. Has it always been a week? But it's been a week, it's been a month, it's been a year already. So, so the game we're gonna play today, I found this game quite a while ago on Steam. It is free and it is a neat little game. It really is. I love little indie games. Takes anywhere from 15 minutes to an hour and a half to complete. So we'll actually see the full game on stream today if you're willing to stick around. As a reminder, VODs are no longer going up shortly after the stream. VODs are waiting a week after the stream before they go up on YouTube. I'm waiting about a week before I do that. My numbers keep fluctuating here on Twitch, and hopefully that will solve it. And in all honesty, if you're going to just watch my VODs on YouTube, might as well subscribe to me on YouTube as well. I'm almost at 60, guys. I don't know how, but apparently shorts do that. And I technically haven't still been able to figure out how to just post shorts. All right, enough yapping from me. Enough yapping from me. Because if I start yapping too much, then yeah. We'll talk about it tonight, Akeda. All right? I love you, baby. All right. So this game is called You Will Not Remain. And not is in parentheses because there are about 4 or 5 different endings with this game. And you can either remain in the situation or you can get out of the situation. And that's what we're doing. Hey, Orca, you made it. Um, this game does have some touch of eldritch horror in it. Like I said, it's a neat little indie game and it is for free on Steam, works on most devices. Highly recommend it. Highly recommend it. I really do. Alrighty. So, shall we get into this? Because there is a little bit of a disclaimer beforehand. All right, so let's go into the correct scene. And I think what we're going to do is we're going to move the chat over just a touch. Yep. We do deal with some heavy themes at times. Alrighty. Turn up the game just a little bit. It's meant to be low. It is. So, You Will Not Remain is a story about isolation that contains dark themes and deals with mental health issues. This is your disclaimer for this game. These include, but are not limited to, anxiety, depression, disassociation, and ideation. Okay? If you fall into one of these categories and this game really triggers that, please seek out some professional help. At least speak with your friends. You have a support system, I promise. Don't push your support system away during all of this. Also, don't just rely on one person. Having multiple people in your support system will help greatly, all right? That is our mental health talk today. Okay? We want to make sure everyone is okay. All right? We're going to go ahead and, like I said, little indie game. Love little indie games. Love little indie games. Okay. So, if everyone has their snacks and everyone has their drinks and is ready for a little indie game action, it's just a little point and click. That's all it is. Point and click and reading. Who knows? Maybe it's late enough and my soothing voice will lull you off to sleep. All right. Well, Orca, you're putting up quite some blocks of text there. This game deals with mental health issues. Yep. Yep. But that is part of the having the more mature audience as well. Is we do touch upon these issues at times. Alrighty. Let's go ahead and You Will Not Remain is a short game intended to be played in one sitting. There is no saving. Okay. So we're in our little apartment. It's time to wake up. Oh. There we are. Again. How many more agains will you have? How long have you been here? Does it matter? All right, we got WASD as our directional, and spacebar is the one we press to have the text go. All right. So we got some things kind of in purple here. The leaves are drooping. You should water it. You fill the watering can and take it to the plants. You soak the base, hoping it's both enough and not too much at the same time. You've never been good with plants, and sometimes you try too hard. Trying too hard is what kills them. I wonder if that's why I can't ever have plants live. Because I do try too hard to try and keep plants alive, and I just kill plants. Don't ever get me a live plant. Don't ever get me a live plant. My gardening era is just never going to happen. Okay. You still have plenty of grounds. An instant when you're desperate. You haven't even gone through all the apartments on this floor. Funny enough, Orca, a cactus, the one thing I tried to kill was a cactus. And that little guy survived 3 harsh winters outside and me ignoring it. It finally died like 2 years ago. I actively tried to kill that cactus and it was like, no, I live. How? Making it as much ritual as it is comfort. You cradle the cup in your hands, warmth seeping through your fingertips. It grows cold as you stare at the sink, the ceiling, the strange shapes your hands make around porcelain. You pour it down the sink, wash the cup before putting it away. Maybe tomorrow it will be easier. Yep. We got our coffee as well. And our Stay Positive mug. Oh, it's gone cold. Oh well. Coffee is coffee. Alright. TV is purple. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Whoa. Those are some funny looking clouds. Is it getting bigger? Or was it always that size? If you were prone to poetry, you'd almost say it was beautiful in a fantastical sort of way. But you're not. Haven't been for some time. You've run out of pretty metaphors for awful things. Yeah, those are definitely not clouds. That is an eldritch horror. There's not much else to do. Could walk circles around in the apartment, or you could go back to bed. Is that a dog? Impossible. It's been weeks since you've been stuck here. You would have surely heard this before. I love the sound effects for this stuff. I do. As cheesy as it is, I love it. Okay, so I meant to look at the TV. Channel after channel, nothing. All right, so shall we investigate the sound? I mean, in any bad horror movie, you go investigate the sound, and it's a dog. You better go see what it is, just in case. Come on. Open the door. No, you can. Can't you? You can do this. Come on. Like saying the words will help. Just do it. It's wrong. Everything is wrong. You don't belong here. You need to get back inside. Oh, it's directional. So I actually heard it out of the side it's coming from. That's neat. I like that. It's only down the hall. You can do this. Just down the hall. There's something wrong with this apartment. Is that a dog? But it doesn't look like any dog you've seen before. It's thin, skin stretched tight across ribs, long body, all bones and hard angles. Well, if it's been stuck here for a few weeks, and it's probably eaten everything in the apartment already. I can't leave a starving dog. Hey, it's okay. I'm not here to hurt you. That's right. Everything is okay. Do you want to come with me? Oh, the little sound effect for the whine, too. It's high pitched and it's a little hard to hear, but it's on point for the theme of the atmosphere of this game. Is that a yes? Whoa! The dog jumps forward before you can react. You brace yourself for pain and instead feel the drag of its tongue across your chin. It pants happily as it tries to lick every inch of your face. Whoa, down! It drops to all fours, looking obediently up at you. Tongue lolling out of its mouth, bisected by wickedly sharp teeth. Well, it's this way, I guess. All right. You're glad to leave. Something is wrong here. New kind of emptiness. No bed, no chairs, no life. How did the dog even get here? When the two of you leave, it will be like nothing has ever been here at all. Dog follows you at your heels, nose sniffing furiously at the air. Oh, just a little further. Well, we're not alone now. Dog runs in ahead of you, tail wagging so hard it makes a loud thump when it slaps the wall. Now, those who have had dogs know that dogs will actually do this. They will wag their tail so fast, it will against everything. And you swear they're going to break their tailbone. I've known a dog that literally did break his tailbone, but he just would never stop wagging it so hard for anything. Glad to see you like it. All right, well, let's check out the dog. This is enough excitement for one day. It's time to go to sleep. Bed. I guess you're sleeping with me. Really? I shouldn't look at maybe, I don't know, feeding the dog? Okay. I already have a bone on the floor. Was that bone there before? I mean, if it was there before, wouldn't that indicate that I had a dog at least before all this happened? Whatever happened? You peel back the covers and slide into bed. The dog is a warm, sprawling mass above you, content to be pushed around as you make yourself comfortable. When you've settled into the sheets, it lays its head across your neck, warm metallic breathing, lulling you to sleep. You're dreaming again. You remember being worried about her. You remember waiting anxiously at the door. You remember how the apartment still smelt of her for weeks, the sweetness of her perfume lingering in the sheets. They don't smell like her anymore. I know there's a knocking at the door. I'm going to check the radio first. No. Stay. No. I can't do this again. If you don't think about it, it's like it never happened. Stay inside. Oh, my camera's in the way of this. Go ahead and move that over. Please. Oh. That's funny. I didn't get to check the door. And I'm going to place the camera down here. I may move it a couple of more times, guys. Just bear with me. Alrighty. Oh. Okay, I'm up. That's certainly one way to be woken up. You can't complain, though. Not when it saved you from... me? That just seems to be the best spot. Alright. Yeah, sorry, guys. Okay. Yeah, that top corner just seems to be the best spot for it. I'm gonna leave it there. You can't complain, though. Not when it saved you from... right. You have a dog now. Very strange-looking dog. Let's... hey! Pet bowl! You get it water, then fill the bowl... Then fill a bowl with what's in the fridge. Patience. Sausages. And double toasted bread. You hope it's good enough. Yeah, no, I did that with Guardians Crusade. Remember, Orca? When you set it down, the dog lunges desperately towards the food. Oh. Yeah, just a starving pup. It's eating so fast you barely see it chew. Better not throw that up. Well, it's a good thing I'm at least reading everything that's on the screen, so whatever is blocked by my camera, you'll know what it is anyway. Okay. So, you water the plant. It has Has it gotten bigger? It's not dead. Maybe that means something. It's only day 2 and the plant's still alive. Well, you fed the dog. May as well feed yourself. You cook with whatever you can find. Thankfully for the electric stovetop. Thankful for the electric stovetop. You eat from the pan, standing over the stove. No one's here to judge you. It's also less dishes, which means using less water to clean up. Oh. You've already fed the dog. What do they want? All right, hold on. You make coffee, just like every other morning. You cradle the cup in your hands, staring at the walls and the cage of your fingers around the cup till the liquid cools. Just like every other morning. But this time, something is different. The dog is here, looking more at home than you've ever felt. The coffee is cold, but you drink it anyway. Bitter, all the way down. I overly sweetened my coffee. I added too much sugar in it again. Are you hungry? You're lucky we don't have any neighbors. All right. Are we whining? You want to leave? Okay, you're the boss. As we all know, the animals run the show. That they do. The fact that my cats aren't in here trying to bug me is quite surprising. But they don't bug me while I'm streaming for some reason. The dog will, though, which is unfortunately why he's got to stay in bed while I stream. Okay. So dog wants to go out. It's easier to manage the terror that climbs up your spine when the dog is so happy to be outside. Where are we going? Hold your horses. I could try and go for one of the endings right now. Yes. Oh, you would definitely know. Mocha definitely runs the show at your place. Now, we could go this way. Or we could go the other way. Now, let's just follow the dog, shall we? All right. Oh. Okay, up the stairs. You've never been up here. Oh, that's... Is anyone here fluent in Eldritch horrors? Well, if so, that looks like a phoenix type, a bird type. I don't know which Eldritch horror that would be, but that is definitely an Eldritch horror. And not one with tentacles. For goodness sake, they don't all have tentacles. Eldritch horror, like, Eldritch horrors, like Cthulhu being the main one. And the only one I know the name of off the top of my head. It's... Yes, Cicada, Ray is an Eldritch horror. but we love him. Not quite a dragon. You're worried if you stare too long, you might fall in. The dog stares at you, imploring, and for a moment, your eyes flash. Its eyes flash violets. Mystery? For those who don't know, one of the characters I have, Mystery Mama, she has purple eyes that kind of have the space of the void in them, which is why I said that. No, you're imagining things. It's just a dog. Throw the ball. Message received. Yay! Good boy! You can almost ignore the lilac glow when you're playing fetch. Forget for a moment that vast, overworldly thing stretching through the sky. The dog doesn't seem worried about it. That's normally a good sign. When animals are not in a panic and animals are calm, it's normally a good sign that things are going to be fine. It's when your animal starts giving you the signs of, hey, something's wrong, and animals will let you know, is when you should probably start worrying. But if an animal is totally calm, don't worry about it. That's why you get reports of like massive, sudden bird migrations, or the fact that all the frogs left an area 3 days before an earthquake hit. Animals, no. Yes, they do know when their humans are also sick and unwell, or even mentally going through it. I know at some of my lowest moments, my cats will try and smother me. They will. And recently my dog's been trying to smother me too, but he doesn't realize his size. And then he gets way too excited and is just like, oh, okay, no, we're not playing. Yes, 2006, the tsunami. But yeah, no, animals, no. So when an animal is calm, you know the situation's gonna be okay. Okay, throw the ball. Do we bring it back? Good boy. What time is it? Noon? Evening? Probably midday? At least one of them. Maybe all of them. Well, now my introduction makes sense, doesn't it? Throw the ball. I think that's enough for one day. We can come back tomorrow. Of course, Pupper's not happy that we've got to call it a day. Someone's in a rush. We go back down the hall. Weird symbols on the doors. It kind of looks like a heart with a weight on it. It's maybe dripping. Meanwhile, there are stars on my door. And the other door had an eye on it. Wonder if that means anything. I honestly don't know. I'm genuinely curious if that symbolism actually means something or not. Okay. Didn't take you long to figure out home. The dog looks proud of itself. Okay, then. You're so tired. When was the last time your lungs had tasted fresh air? Well, I don't know. With the eldritch horror out there, I don't know if that air was very fresh. It's probably fresher than with some people. I'd be smoking a pack an hour in this kind of world. So, yeah. Smoking is bad. Smoking is bad. You can't remember. Oh, I'm sorry. I think that's all I have for today. I guess this is my life now. Oh, and of course everything fell because I went to grab one thing. Cause mama's back itches. As of course it does. Hey, yo, Axe! Ah. Oh, Axe, I'm just playing a little indie game. So, we'll get together next week for some repo or something, okay? And yeah, no, I'm playing a little indie game called You Will Not Remain. Interesting little game. Really is. We got a dog. That's the thing. Also, I can go outside and I can kind of look at the Eldritch Horror. Maybe, Orca. Like I said, working in food and then playing a game that simulates that same job kind of zaps the fun out of it for me. Maybe someday I'll buck up and play a little bit more, but it's just I do enjoy the game, Orca. I do enjoy plates. The fact that I work in food kind of deters me from playing a game about food and service. All right, so to bed. I'm glad you understand. I do. You crawl under the covers. Still haven't washed them. Not since. The dog lays atop of you, heavier than expected, seeing as it's skin and bone. Okay, we're not going to dissect Minecraft like that, Ray. We're not going to dissect it like that. It is a creative, open sandbox game where I can build whatever world I want, and I can make whatever stories and lore, because we love lore. All right. Heavier than expected, seeing as it's skin and bone. Back into character. It cuddles into you, knife-long teeth a whisper from your throat. You can feel its heartbeat through the blanket, the gentle expanding of its chest beneath your hand. Virtual insanity. Yes, I will let you have your insanity, Ray. All right. And we're dreaming again. You wish this was over. Now the radio's purple again. And move the camera just a little bit because we got the static. Stay inside. If you don't let them in, they can't get inside. Silence. No sound. No thought. You type in her number into your phone. Know it off by heart. Sound of the buttons are a familiar melody. It rings out. You try again and again and again. Nothing. Miles of nothing. Maybe she's fine. You try to convince yourself. Don't let anyone in. That isn't already inside. She has to be inside. Maybe already downstairs. Just in time. Just in time. And we move the camera back. Okay, I'm up. All right. So, guess first things first, we feed the pup. Here you go. You're slowly getting used to living with a dog. How long has it been now? You can't remember. You should probably name them. If we could name the dog, what would we name the dog, guys? First things first. Coffee. You make it. Hold the cup until the liquid cools. You look down at it. Foreign in your unfamiliar hands. Pour it down the sink. You win some, you lose some. So we couldn't drink coffee today. Interesting. But leftover coffee and coffee grounds, don't just throw them away. If you have a house plant, plants love that stuff. Just because I keep killing plants doesn't mean I don't know what to do with plants. Plants love the used coffee grounds, and pour your leftover coffee in there as well. Plants love it. They do. My director swears by it. My mother does too. So. Hey, Fiki. I like that name. All right. Speaking of plants, we should probably water the plant too. When you touch the soil, it's bone dry. It seems like it's always thirsty. A need so deep it couldn't be sulked by an ocean. Ooh, that's a new word. Fruit salad because it wiggles so much. that would be Jello salad. That would be a gelatin salad. Of which I have actually tried to make a gelatin salad. Yeah. I tried to do the whole 1950s housewife thing, and I actually tried to make a gelatin salad. I will tell you right now, a tuna gelatin salad is just as disgusting as it sounds. Oh. Okay, Axe, this is where I get to pull the old lady moment. I was too old for the Wiggles when they came out. By a lot. By a lot. I was too old for the Wiggles. In all honesty, I was too old for Blue's Clues still, but hey. We love some Blue's Clues. Especially the old Steve episodes. Oh. So nice to see him coming back. Alright. Let's just continue on. You used to know something about need. Now you won't let yourself remember what it means to need anything, let alone want it. Dude, same. Shut up, Axe. By the time it was mainstream, I was too old. Let's just put it there. I didn't know about the Wiggles till I was too old for them. Again, I will say this again. This game does touch upon anxiety, depression, self-harm thoughts. If it does resonate at all, please seek help. Either professional or from a group of friends. Do not seek just one person. All right? It is nice to have one trusted person, but a group does help better, I can tell you from experience. At least a group helped me better than just one single person. All right? If any of this resonates with you, do not be afraid to reach out. All right. Alrighty, doggo is purple. What's your name? You can't keep calling them dog after all. Well, that's very helpful. How about Rex? No, I don't think he likes Rex. Marble? I don't think he likes Marble. Marble sink? Oh, gods, my dude is just looking at the sink. Oh, well, the dog does not like that idea. Being called Marble Sink. Oh, God. Gas stove? Totally me trying to figure out names for random NPCs. You just kind of look around and go, this name. Oh, my goodness. But that is how I got one of my best background characters ever for a story. Her name was Apple. She was this big lady who ran a tavern. And no one messed with her. And her name was Apple. Because my friend and I were playing, and I'm looking around trying to think of a name for her, and she had this little curtain on her kitchen window, because we happened to be making tea at the time. And it had apples on it. I'm like, oh, okay, so her name's Apple. Sometimes you can get really good names like that, but when you get at a blockage of trying to name an NPC, kind of just go look around and go, lamp? Well, obviously he doesn't like the name gas stove. Okay. Shank. Lamb shank? Lamb shank. Really? All right. Or the boss. Well, I guess the dog's name is Lamb Shank. Lamb Shank. Word's hard. The newly... Okay. Speak, Mama. Speak. I have marbles. I lost all my old marbles, so I had to get new marbles. Okay. Distraction! The newly named Lambshank looks absurdly pleased with himself. Fine. Alright. So it looks like we can go outside. Again. Oh. Okay, Lambshank. I think we're gonna go play fetch again. The symbol on that door. It looks like a symbol I tried to make back in high school. My original artist signature was a broken heart that was stitched together, and it had like teardrops coming out the bottom. That was my original artist tag. Definitely don't use it anymore. If I had ever made a band, it was going to be the the image for the logo. It was going to be the logo. What it meant, no idea. But come on. I was a weird emo kid, okay? All right. So back upstairs. Nothing has changed. The sky is. And for those that are wondering, I may doodle up my old artist tag and just show it off. Just so you guys can see a little bit of cringe of little kitty's work. The sky is. It's there. Don't think about it. That's right. We're not going to think about the phoenix-looking eldritch horror in the sky. We're going to throw the ball instead. Oh, boy! How long has it been since you become stuck here? Since you became stuck here. I can read. Someone could tell you it had been weeks, months, or years, and you'd believe them. It's not like you can see the sun anymore. Sometimes, forget what other people look like, the way their skin feels, how the muscles in their back shift, hold them. Someone's really missing their girlfriend. Just the thought of touching someone makes your skin crawl. You feel claustrophobic and desperate at the same time. Wrong. That's enough. All right, good night, Orca. Time to go back. All right. Back to the apartment. Oh, okay. Oh, thank you, Orca. Thank you for pinning that. Alrighty. Go in. And hey, we can cook ourselves something. Which is nice. I know you can't see it because my face is in the way. But yeah, face. You should eat something. But maybe you shouldn't. You only ate 5 minutes ago, right? Or was it 5 days? Do you think I should eat lamb shank? Okay, we're not gonna eat lamb shank. We're not gonna eat lamb shank. Okay, good call. Again, my face is covering the text. I'm so sorry, guys. You cook a meal of whatever you can find and eat it over the stovetop. I'm coming! And I guess we go to bed. It's funny, we actually have the option to go back out. Maybe another time. Maybe we'll go end hunting another time with this game. Because like I said, there's a couple of different endings for this. You and Lambshank are used to this dance by now. You settle in together and drift into sleep. You do anything to wake up. That isn't how this works. Don't look at the sky. The sky? What's wrong with the sky? Oh, gods. My camera. You know what? Screw it. Just keep it there. What's wrong with the sky? What could have possibly happened to the sky? It's... Ow! It hurts to look at. It's wrong. Not made for this world, but somehow captivating all the same. Why? Maybe you're imagining things. You must be. This isn't real. This can't be real. A fever dream. Surely, if you go back inside, the world will return to normal. It has to. She'll come home, and everything will be the way it always was. All right, for the radio. This is your public service announcement. Voice is robotic, clinical, and detached while the world forever changes. Do not let anyone in that comes from outside, for the safety of yourself and others. We repeat, do not let anyone in from the outside. No. Our homes are safe as long as we are in them. Do not let anyone in that returns from the outside. We repeat, people from the outside are displaying signs. Oh. Well, that's a heck of a way to wake up. Predictable. Right? Shall we water the plant or have coffee? I think we have coffee first. Coffee first. You used to go to bed excited for the morning coffee. Now it's just another thing you do. All right. Water the plant. This button. You take care of the plants. You don't feel like you're there when water it. Your hands unfamiliar, your body unfamiliar, your mind alien, even after all this time. Alright guys, so I am going to give you the reminder. There is an ad coming up in just under 3 minutes. Watching the ads does help the channel. Alright. Looks like the TV's purple this time, so we can check out the TV. You used to wonder when the power would turn off. You don't wonder about it much. Don't wonder about much of anything anymore. Time to feed Lambshank. You fill up the food bowl. Where am I getting this food, by the way? If I've been stuck here, where am I getting this food? Okay. Looks like it wants me to go out this way. It's funny, Lambshank doesn't notice it when we're on the roof. Lambshank likes it on the balcony. You don't. Something about him shifts under the lilac sky, pushing to be free. He looks hungrier out here, more alien. Okay, Lambshank, let's go back inside, please. Lambshank has decided it's time for fetch. All right. Okay. And go play fetch. We have a ritual. We have some sort of consistency. Consistency is good. Consistency is good. Having things you do every day. Yep. Okay. Yes, bark, bark. They fetch. There we go. And we bring it back. Such a good boy, Lamb Shank. Sometimes you think about going outside and being done with it all. Finished. But you have Lamb Shank now. Alrighty. You won't walk down the stairs and pry the boarded doors open, fingernails catching on wood and nails as you claw yourself out. No. You'll stay here. Well, that throw went a little funny, didn't it? For however long that is. Time to go, Lamb Shank. Alrighty. Let's go. Time for bed? Alright. Huh? That's weird. You can hear something. Gonna move the camera over just a little bit. Is the radio going? Hello? What? Is anyone there? No. You're imagining things. It's not possible. It can't be. Hey, it's okay. I'm okay. Are you? Lamb Shank's eyes are wide, body trembling above yours. Scared. You've never seen him like this before. Again, animals know when something is wrong. Animals know. Did the radio frighten him? Everything feels so fuzzy. You pet Lamb Shank, running fingers down his spine, each vertebrae sharp against them. Apparently he's still very thin, so it hasn't been very long we've been feeding him. You're so tired. And some days, it's okay to just stay in bed. Sometimes just getting out of bed is all you can do. What should you do? This is your public service announcement. The people from outside are marked. They can only get in if you let them in. We cannot stress this enough. Do not let her in. She will hurt you. Wait. What? Please, let me in. She's here. She's safe. Do not let them in. They will hurt you. You have to let me in. We repeat, they will hurt you. You're at the door, unable to open it. Heart beating so hard, you can taste blood in the back of your throat. You want to let her in, you do, but nothing feels real. Everything feels real. Oof. That nothing feels real and everything feels real feeling. Oof. You try to move, to open the door, but your body isn't responding. It's like watching someone else. Like you're no longer there. Like you're watching yourself like someone else would watch you. Getting a little meta game. Please, I'm so scared. So are you. White noise. White. You don't think you could let her in. You wanted to. Not safe. The screaming starts. You are brittle, and this is what breaks you. Excuse me. A little intense. Just like the pinned message says, there are moments that get intense like that. I think there's maybe one more really intense moment like that. I'm not sure. I tried this game out a while ago, and it's definitely been a while. For those watching the VOD a whole week later, I will have the link to the game from Steam in the description. Again, there's several different endings. It's a gorgeous game. Go give the creator some love. I'm up, Lampshank. I'm up. Is anything real? First things first. Coffee. Is anything real? Okay. Can we water the plants? Is anything real? You water the plants just in case. Oh, hey, the closet. The closet's purple now. Is anything real? Oh, we are very much in that fog state. Oh. Again, if any of this resonates, please do seek some help. I do suggest some professional help, but reach out to a couple of friends, okay? Reach out. People will help, okay? People care. Okay, TV? Is anything real? Real or not? You need to feed Lampshank. You fill up the food bowl. For those that are actively watching my camera, I'm so sorry. It's a cute little game, and I don't want you to miss any bit of it, so I'm just gonna keep fiddling with it. Alrighty, looks like we're going out onto the patio again. Don't like going out onto the patio. Is anything real? Come on, Lampshank. Okay. To the door. It's funny that I'm facing the other way. Like, I should go that way. But I'm just gonna follow Lampshank. I'm gonna keep with the consistency. Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, let's throw the ball. Sometimes consistency can feel off as well. If this is real. Does it mean anything? And what's worse, that isn't real. Or that it is, and means nothing at all. Can't even remember what she looked like, how she smelled. Can't recall how she fit within these spaces. Time to go, Lambshank. Okay, back down the corridor. Back to our apartments. And cook something. Not a chance. Oh, okay. We don't feel like eating. Okay, that's okay. Some days we feel like that. And that's perfectly fine. Especially when you're in a fog. It's okay. But you do need to remember when you're in that fog, you still need to try and snack on something. You'll need to try to eat, try to drink something. Take a moment and breathe. I am not a medical professional, much less a mental health professional. I am just a gamer mom who has mental trauma herself. Okay? So, again, just if any of these resonates, please reach out to someone. Okay? Reach out to a group. Personally, a group situation helps me better. But reach out to someone. Okay? Besides, we're getting to almost the end of this playthrough. Of this one. We're close to one of the endings. I know we are. You pull back the covers and get into bed. You're already half asleep. Attention, citizens. The radio. It's working outside of a dream. Attention, citizens. The city has fallen. To what? We don't know what the city has fallen to. That's enough, Lambshank. In the coming months, we will be evacuating any remaining survivors. Lambshank, we might be able to leave. Why are you whining, boy? Make sure to keep your radio on to receive pickup coordinates. Animals have been... Huh? Lambshank, what's wrong? Lambshank looks nervously around the room, flinches at the sound of the radio. We will tell you when it's safe to leave. Come on, animals are a signal. What about animals? It's okay. Let's go to bed. Everything is going to be okay. Well, that was a little weird. You get under the covers. For the first time, Lambshank doesn't join you. Anything but this. You can't open it. You turn your back against the door and slide down until you're a pile on the floor. We repeat, do not let anything in. The screaming continues. On and on and... Time passes and stops and starts. The radio cracking in and out of life. Her screams softening, pleas getting weaker as the days stretch into each other. 2 weeks later, the radio goes quiet. So does she. Are you alone? White noise. Nothing but the ringing in your head. Somehow, silence is worse than the screaming. You wake slowly. You're used to Lampshake acting as an alarm, all waggling tail and doggy kisses. He's across the room, staring out the balcony door at the sky above. Her dreams always return to her. Through each time, the memory is fuzzier, worn by time. Is she even marked? You'll never know. Consistency. Feed the dog. Fill the bowl, but Lampshank doesn't come running. Lampshank, food time. He ignores you. Come on, you need to eat. We're leaving today. Remember, citizens, we have cleared the way. Coffee. No, you can't. Your stomach keeps turning over and over, like something is trying to escape alive. You leave it, the cup strangely lonely and filled to the brim. All right? Water the plant? You water the plant. Something burns in your chest, but you choke it down. Without you, the plant would die. The pickup zone is... It's time to go. Okay. Out onto the balcony. Nothing? Come on, Lampshank. You'll never see this place again. Is that a good thing? Lampshank, honey. Is it me or has his tail just always looked funny? What does leaving this place mean? What does the world look like outside these walls? Outside the city? Do you still belong out there? With people and their soft skin, soft hands, soft hearts? Will they now be as foreign to you as the sky? There it is. The door. The door! Just need that Charlie the Unicorn short now. The door! The door! No, break the tension a little bit. It does look like Vine or Tentacle sort of Eldritch Horror, but I don't think it's a tentacle sort of Eldritch Horror. But like I had said earlier, Axe, I'm not fluent in all the Eldritch Horrors. The only one I actually know the name of is Cthulhu, but I know there's so many others. I have no idea which Eldritch Horror it's supposed to be. So the door, the door. Oh, yes, the tail. The tail definitely has more of a vine or tentacle look too. I'm sorry. I thought you were talking about the thing in the sky for some reason. Llamas with hats was amazing. Okay. Carl. Oh, stop it. You. Carl. What? Do you not know my name? Yeah, it's Paul. It's Paul, Carl. Yeah, no, Llamas with Hats was great. Charlie the Unicorn. If you ever get the chance, Axe, I strongly suggest looking up Strong Bad, and then you'll understand Trogdor. Trogdor the Burninator. All right. Tension broken. My stomach had the rumblies that only human hands could satisfy. Carl! Carl, why are these hands all white babies? Oh, Whitey's gotta pay. Okay, Llamas with Hats was messed up. Not as messed up as Salad Fingers, though, which no, not going through not going through that rabbit hole. Not going into that rabbit hole again. All right. Okay. Oh, the dog is really whining now, though. It almost looks like a leaf. Are we sure the dog's just not a grass Pokemon? Come on, Lambshank. Getting out of here, guys. There was a time, slowly, one by one, people left. There were no boards then, just a closed door, with the world outside growing further and further away. You didn't see them often. The few that remained with you, but you could hear them. Human sounds that hummed in the background, you least expected. You pull down one of the boards. The dog is not happy about this. Again, animals know. Animals know, right? Hush, Lambshank. The noise had been comforting. You weren't alone. They didn't last forever. And over time, faded. Nothing. They must have left, taken their chances in the city falling around them. Anything better than staying here. Being inside, trapped like a rat in a cage. Every day played out again and again until you pull down the second board. Lambshank is not happy about this. Lambshank, that's enough. You've never yelled at Lambshank before. Shame blooms deep in the pit of your stomach. But you can't look at him. Know that if you see the fear and desperation in his eyes, you'll never leave. That does bring up the question, something happens, you are stuck with your dog. There's a chance to escape, but they will not let you take your dog or your pets. Do you go? As a millennial, that's a hard decision to make. Although as a mom, I have to think of my kids first. That would be a very hard question for a childless millennial, though. or a pet parent, someone who is just a pet parent, that would be really difficult because that is their baby. And that is the thing. Domesticated animals cannot survive on their own. They do rely on us for survival. So, like I said, as a mom, unfortunately, I would have to make the choice that would better save my kid. If I didn't have my kids and I just had my pets, it would be a really hard choice as well. And I understand that. I understand it from both ends. From both sides, I should say. Oh, that was a weird face. Okay. You pull down the final board. A beginning and an end. You've been the one to put them up here. A reminder to never leave as the city's siren song promised an escape. You lay your hands on the door, palms sweaty against the cool glass. Lambshank, you ready? Lambshank's not liking this. He's trembling uncontrollably, eyes darting around the room so fast they roll into the back of his head. You pull a key from your pocket, fit it to the lock, turn the handle. Oh! Lambshank changed. That not a regular dog. That not a regular dog. Lambshank lashes forward, closing his mouth on your sleeve. With a vicious yank, he pulls you backwards, away from the door. I'm glad I'm editing myself, too. It just needs some pets. I know, he's still good boy. Lambshank! Lambshank, what's going on? Again, animals know. But that was not a dog at that point. That was not a dog. That definitely like some Digimon Digivolve. Words! This is my category, too. It was some sort of evolution. And the reason why I went with Digimon is because he reverted back. He Digivolved and went back. That's what he did. Don't ask me anything after the first season of Digimon. I don't know crap after that. Every part of Lambshank looks like it's ready to fight. Lips peeled back from gleaming teeth as saliva drips from the maw gaping impossibly open, wide enough to swallow someone whole. Lambshank! Oh. Can't. Lambshank's pulling us back. Well. Inside. You're inside again. What happened? Lambshank runs to his abandoned food. The leftovers of leftovers that you'd serve still here. Still there. Silent. Did it get you too? Did everyone else hear the radio? Follow its lure to the door? Well, Lambshank's eating now. Lambshank happily devours the food, ghostly tongue scraping the dredges from the bottom of the bowl. Thank you, Lambshank. I think Lambshank saved us. He jumps on the spot, proud to have protected you. Really, I mean it. Hold your horses. Coffee? Can you just go back to this in-between life of fetch and half-consumed coffee? I'm gonna go ahead and snooze that alarm because I don't think there's too much left, guys. Is it really that easy? Let's check the TV before we check the radio. Nothing. We're not sure what you expected. All right, let's check the radio again. Nothing. Tonight? Or maybe tomorrow? Or maybe a week from now? You'll throw the radio from the rooftop. Lambshank was right to be afraid. All right. Here we go. Go play fetch with the good boy that saved us? From whatever it was? Okay. There we go. Play fetch with the good boy. You've gotten used to the violet sky beating down from above. The creature seems satisfied, if such a thing is possible. It's not rolling in the clouds. Instead, breathing slowly around the tips of skyscrapers. Longest, softest breath you've ever felt vibrate through your bones. Is this it? Is this everything? Is this where you must remain? Well, there we go. And that is this game. Again, there are a couple of endings. What on earth is that? There are a couple of endings to this game. That is the same ending I unlocked last time, so no special achievements for me. I think if I kind of run out of things to do, I may come back and try and do the other games, try and get the other achievements. You know, be a little achievement hunter. It must be Lambshank's friend, yes. Alrighty. So, yes, that was You Will Not Remain. And like I said, it's a really neat little indie game. I thoroughly love it, and very much a reminder, if any of it resonated with you on a certain level, please do speak out. There are people willing to help. And hey, better help. I'll take a sponsorship. But yes. So that was You Will Not Remain. Cute little game. Like I said, the VOD will be on my YouTube about in a week. After it's done on Twitch, it'll go over to my YouTube. Mrs. Cat. Oh my goodness. Now that's a new one. I will definitely take that over the recent being called the Mama instead of Mama Cat. Don't know what's going on with that, but different thing. Alrighty, guys. Remember, any of this, please talk to someone, okay? Please speak out. You are not alone. You are not alone. I promise you. Now, I want everyone to have a good weekend. I do plan on playing Chrono Trigger on Sunday again. And oh gods, my grays are really coming through. Haha, that's how you can tell I'm an old lady. Among other things. But no. We're ending the stream. We're not going to have an ad come up at the end of the stream. So, yes, Sunday, I do plan on playing Chrono Trigger again. And we'll continue on with that. I did some leveling up and whatnot. Take a moment, breathe, reach out if you need. There are people that are willing to help, even if you just need someone to listen. All right? Y'all have a good weekend. And always remember, Mama loves you.